Hey guys, check out these awesome baby bibs. Oh my goodness. I'm going to a baby's birthday party in just a couple of weeks, and I wanted to make something that was special, that wasn't like a washcloth or even a blanket. So I decided, since my baby needed some new bibs, that I would make some bibs for this little girl. And this is really simple. So a note, the baby bib takes approximately 32 to 34 chains. For the tutorial, I'm only going to use a chain of 10. But in order to come up with your own measurements, you simply take your item. If it's a bandana, of course, you're going to want to fold it into a triangle and then, fold it in half for a smaller triangle. And then all you're going to do is measure from the top to the bottom. And then that's about how many chains you want. Like I said, for the baby bib, it's 32 to 34. And then for the bandana, it could vary because bandanas come in a lot of different sizes. And then for this one, in order to do the color change, actually we start down here. In order to do the color change, this one calls for the color change on the right-hand side. Okay. I'm not actually going to show a color change in this video. I'm just showing you guys the variations. So if you're ready to get started on this really super cute project, go ahead and grab some, I used cotton yarn size 4 for the baby bibs. And then you can use, whatever you'd like, of course. And I used a size 7 crochet hook, Tunisian crochet hook. You're going to need at least a 10-inch crochet hook, Tunisian crochet hook for this project, so that you can hold all of your stitches comfortably. All right, so for the tutorial, go ahead and chain 10, and I'll meet you guys back here in just a minute. Okay, so now we have our chain of 10, and what you're going to do is insert your hook into the second loop. Pull up a loop. Now yarn over, pull through both loops. One loop on your hook. We're going to start row 2. Insert your hook into the second vertical bar there. Pull up a loop. In your next chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook now. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Now we're going to start row 3. Insert your hook into the second vertical bar. So you have 1, 2, yarn over, pull up a loop. Your increase is made for row 3. From here on out, you're going to use the horizontal loops. Insert your hook into your horizontal loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, come to your next chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, all the way down. Let's increase to the next row. Using the horizontal loops, insert your hook, pull up a loop. Last stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and in the next chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and pull through 2 loops all the way down. Okay, follow this technique all the way to the last stitch. All right, so now you have reached the end of your triangle. From here, what you're going to do is insert your hook into these horizontal loops right here. mean, you know, if you can. Obviously, I'm having some difficulty at the moment. Okay. And then just do a single crochet. Insert your hook into the same set of horizontal loops that you just made your single crochet in, and make another one. Okay. Now, in this horizontal loop, the back one, you're going to insert your hook. Oops. Yarn over and slip stitch. Next, horizontal loop in the back, insert your hook, yarn over, slip stitch. And then you're going to do this all the way till the end. So I'll meet you back at this knot right here. Okay, so we are at the end of where our knot starts. Okay, so in that little loop right there, you're going to do 2 single crochets in that loop right there. Then you have this horizontal loop right here, which comes directly after your knot. I'm going to put a stitch marker in there just because I hate to try and like squeeze that with my my crochet hook. You don't have to, but that's just what I'm going to do for tutorial's sake. So, and it's a personal preference whether you want to do 2 single crochets on the edge or 3. For the tutorial, I'm going to do 2. So let's do 2 single crochets. Okay, and then in this loop where I have my stitch marker, I'm actually going to remove it. I just like to kind of keep it open. Okay. Now, whoops. You're going to insert your hook into that horizontal loop in the back and then continue with slip stitch. The loops are a little different to grab on this row just because, you know, that's how crochet is. It's unpredictable. So anyways, you continue with your slip stitch all the way to the end, and then I'll meet you back here at this part. All right, so we're at the next corner, and now you have your loops from the next row, okay? But what you're going to do is, instead of going and making a single crochet through the horizontal loops, you're just going to use the back one and make your 2 single crochets. Now, just to let you guys know, I did experiment with this on another bib, and I didn't like the way that it laid because it makes the edge kind of like curl up, you know, like up like that. So this like was the best technique I found that was quick without making like, you know, some type of a fancy border. And then from here, you're just going to continue to pick up your back horizontal loops and do, sorry, that got a little fuzzy there, your slip stitch. Alrighty, so we are finished. This is the basis for the baby bib or a bandana. And then you can experiment with different straps, different methods. You know, you can start over here and bring a chain up. You know, you can figure out which which way you want to wear your triangle or which way you want your baby to wear the triangle. All right, and so in order to do this, all you're going to do is take your bib or your bandana and fold it into a wedge just like this. And then you're going to measure from the wedge top to the wedge bottom. And then that's how many chains you want to do. It's approximately 32 to 34 chains for a baby bib. Just depends on what you like. All right, to finish up, all you're going to do is sew on a couple of buttons. For this one, the baby happens to be pretty small, so I'm gonna make probably put a button right here and then a button right here so that she has like some wiggle room. And then same with this one. All right, I hope you guys really enjoy making these. They're super fun, really easy. And I like things like this because you can give it away as a gift and it doesn't take very long and people are just simply amazed. Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in today, you guys, and taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of time with me. All right, leave your questions and comments and I will chit chat with you guys in the near future. Bye.